Hi everyone! This week I'm creating a watercolor painting using hand lettering and some doodles. I started my process by creating a grid for my quote, and then using a pencil I wrote in the quote using very light strokes. It's important to go light with your pencil marks because you don't want to indent the paper you'll be painting on later. Using light pencil marks will also make it easier to lift the charcoal before putting paint on your paper. Here I'm using a kneaded eraser to lighten the lines I drew even more. I don't want to erase my lines completely because later on I'll be tracing over them and I would still want to have some of it visible through the paint. I am, however, erasing as much of the grid as possible because those lines will not be necessary later and I don't want them to be visible through my paint. Here I'm using two different colors to create my leaves, keylime green and blackberry. While the leaves are still wet, it's easy for me to blend one of the colors within the other color. What I did is I started off by painting the base of my leaves in green, and then while the leaves were still wet, I dipped my paint in the blue color and simply added a little bit of the color into each leaf. I like to paint lots of leaves growing in different directions to frame my lettering. Here I want to add some gold to my leaves, but because they're already dry, I'll need to wet them again in order to blend the gold. This looks interesting now, but once it's dry, it'll look really cool. Hand lettering is still pretty challenging for me. That's why it's nice for me to have some guidelines to draw over when I'm putting in the ink. Now I'm using just a regular black pen to outline my leaves and draw some simple doodles. I really love this part of the process. It's where everything really seems to come together and it's really a lot of fun. When I'm not too sure what to draw for doodles, I tend to look to nature to guide me. And if I still need more inspiration, usually drawing some very simple shapes or forms like squares or circles can be helpful. And now the painting is complete. It's really cool to see how that gold shimmers in the light. I really love this quote by Rumi. When you live life as if everything is rigged in your favor, life tends to answer you favorably. Thank you again for watching. Have a great week and happy creating!